We're ready for some sunshine here at Oakhill, literally and figuratively. So with that, we're going to start our academic awards ceremony this morning. So again, welcome students, faculty, parents, and friends, and grandparents. You're awful special out there. I see a lot of you here. We're pleased that you joined us this morning for our annual academic awards ceremony. The intention of this event is to celebrate the many student accomplishments of the 21-22 school year while emphasizing consistent excellence from individual 7th and 8th grade students in a variety of areas. I understand that many students who come to school on a daily basis and give us their very best may not be recognized this morning. These awards do not take away from the pride we have in all of our students, every last one of them. We value and appreciate each student for their hard work and dedication toward their academic success. We are truly blessed as a community. We work in a school that has such an enriching environment and where we are all challenged to grow, to be better each and every day. Students continue to aspire to being the best you can be, not only as a student, but equally as a person of integrity, and strong character, that will take you equally as far. Academic excellence is something we believe in here at Oakhill Day School. It's part of a balanced student. It's why you send your children here. We want them to go on to be successful students at the next stage in their life. So with that thought behind it, I will quote somebody, I have no idea who he is, but William Makesday Stafford. Anyone? I don't know, but I thought his quote was pretty good. Next to excellence is the appreciation of it. So it is with that mindset we will begin our ceremony this morning. Okay, I will begin by inviting Ms. Stallman up to recognize success in art and present art awards and art recognition.
Good morning. This year, the 7th and 8th grade students had an opportunity to choose which art classes that they wanted to learn and study. We offered art foundations, drawing and painting, ceramics, sculpture, and graphic design. I'm giving an award for each category except art foundations, because that was a class we wanted to just explore and learn different techniques. So the first award for drawing and painting goes to a student that is very well known for their artistic ability around Oakhill, I think. They can often be found drawing in their sketchbook, drawing on a computer, maybe drawing when they shouldn't be drawing. They have a passion for drawing, which I love, of course. They have a great imagination. They have a fantastic natural ability. I would say that they could probably go out this summer and go get an internship at some studios, some art studios, an animation studio. Help me in congratulating Tyler Jones. Congratulations to Kate Yeager. The next award is for sculpture, and it goes to a student that's always willing to experiment and try new things, which always helps to come up with something creative and interesting. They just seem to love creating. The award goes to Madeline Clark. And the final award goes for graphic design. It's two students that have a real good sense of the design process, how to make things look really good on paper, on the computer. They're quick learners, they're good on the computer, and they can just communicate visually very well. Congratulations to Sydney Culbertson and Destiny Chen. And then I would also like to mention and honor a few students awards this year. They are going to be published in a book called Celebrating Art, which features student artwork. They are Sophie Tenor.
Please see it when your name's called, Sophie. Congratulations to our art award winners. Excellent work. You can see some of their art at the parents' tea this afternoon. It was really unbelievable. I walked around and I thought, I either had a really bad art teacher or my aptitude for art is... Anyway, that's okay. So this year our music department was back, stronger and better than ever. The students took the stage and gave a terrific performance of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory under the direction of Van Ibsen. Our choirs were back out in the community singing, and our students were oftentimes found rocking out in the music room with Miss Ely. I would like to invite Mrs. Hill and Mrs. Ely, I'm not sure if she's here or not, but Mrs. Hill for sure, to recognize and award our talented music students.
Willy Wonka was definitely a success, and I can't wait to work with our upcoming play in The Wizard of Oz. I'd like to, this is coming from Van, I would like to present the 8th grade, 3 8th grade honor students in the production, and they go to students that went above and beyond and kept the audience laughing. They played their roles very well in the play. They took direction well. They came to practice always ready to work. So these 3 8th grade students are Katarina McDonald, Brady Fox, and Kate Hager. And can all the students that were in the production stand up, please? So this year, I had a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade choir, and I would like to recognize 2 outstanding students that put their reading to the skills. They led their sections, and I counted on them. They are Mia Flanagan, and Sydney Culbertson. And can all the choir stand up to be recognized? Thank you for all your hard work.
She's awfully close. The middle school is dedicated to physical education. We certainly do enjoy a rich athletic program in which our students were celebrated at season end with an athletic award ceremony. However, our students that go to PE class day in and day out with the objective of teaching the importance of overall health and wellness, and that hopefully will take that away for a lifetime. At this time, I would like to invite Tim Ziegler and Taylor Clevenger to present the physical education.
the quality that we look for in our PE program. Before I go on to describe this student, though, I do want to say how proud I am of all of our 7th and 8th graders out there. Mr. Clevenger and I really enjoyed being your teacher, had a great time, so thank you for all the effort that you guys put into each game. It was a lot of fun. So the student chosen for this award is someone who always tries their best and makes class fun for their peers.
This student has such a humorous personality. He's really good at making everybody laugh, even if it's not the exact right situation. We can definitely trust him with whatever we throw at him, though.
He always has fun, he plays hard, even during games that aren't his favorite. He understands the fine line of joking around while still demonstrating good sportsmanship. As we all know, as a middle schooler, that's not an easy thing to have.
And then outside of PE, he also participated in athletics. I had the opportunity to coach this individual. Just a little fun note. His position on the court maybe wasn't what he thought. He'd come to practice, want to bring the ball up the court, which maybe isn't the best interest of the team, but always kept us laughing throughout the school year.
And I will say, besides Mr. Clevenger, he might be the only person who knows more about the NBA than myself.
And it is our honor to present the 2021-2022 Physical Education Award to Ralph Polino.
He also has some mad dancing skills. I saw them. He used to be an older bird, but he just did it. Sorry, so one would simply need to look at our ERE standardized test scores to see how well we do in the area of science. That we excel. We outdo independent schools across the nation. So the score, they show such understanding and depth of knowledge and just prove what a strong program we have put together by the two Coles in the Ebert. Two Coles in the Ebert. Cole Square, okay. Wait on that. Okay. Our students participate in hands-on activities that truly bring science to life. At this time, I'd like Mr. Cole to step forward with some recognition and awards.
Right. First, we want to recognize the students who completed projects and entered the Greater Kansas City Science and Engineering Fair. The following students received, or represented Oakhill and earned the gold ribbon of achievement. So, Alexandra DeHamers and Elise Carter for their investigation of amounts of baking powder and electric volume. Ainsley Pardon and Olivia Masoner for their investigation on burn rates and candle fuel types. And Victoria Martin for her investigation on the psychology of subconscious choices. Right, the Science Award is given to either a 7th or 8th grade student for curiosity and determination in scientific investigations. Mrs. Ebert and I are giving this award to a student who truly loves science, even outside of school. The student practices critical thinking skills in every investigation, including defining problems, applying models, thinking quantitatively, and supporting conclusions with evidence. This student is a sought-after lab partner by peers for their attention to detail and commitment to the scientific process. We cannot wait to see what they do in the future. This year, the award goes to Andy Funk.
Congratulations, I know you worked hard on those science projects. Thanks to Senora Walker Holmes, we have a very strong Spanish program at Oakhill Day School. Many of her students easily test right into their high school Spanish 2 course and do beautifully. Sometimes even have to move up from there. So at this time, I welcome I just made you a doctor. Senora, welcome.
So I'm not going to talk about Spanish first, we'll talk about our quiz bowl team. So the quiz bowl had a very fun 2022 year. We stayed in-house, we did lots of practice and lots of fun snack eating. So if parents were shocked by any of their working skills, they lost their minds. But we had a great time. We participated in a few virtual events, and most recently we scored and placed 14th out of 55 schools. So that was a really good time. So this group took the competition to another level, recognizing that Rory and Sydney together were dangerous, and we kept them separated for most of the school year. They did like to dominate. We had the entire team against the two of them, and they still won. So Rory was our lone 8th grader, so we won't miss you very much. If Sydney, Carter, Hannah, Destiny, Andy, Raphael, Brady, Daniel, Barrett, Winona, all stand, those are our people. So we'll move on to Spanish. This year's Spanish award is being presented to someone who would probably rather stay in the background, at times would rather read than speak, has a wild side or slightly wilder side if you're lucky enough to see it, constantly gives, consistently gives and expects 100% of themselves or more on a regular basis, and often stays out of the limelight unless we're missing. So congratulations on both. The Affinity Award is one that I like. This year, the award is being presented to a student who thinks of others regardless of where he is or what he's doing. He demonstrates appreciation and gratitude with consistent thank yous and has an I succeed when we succeed approach to life, as well as let me get the door for you. And 400 people later, he's still there smiling and opening the door for you. So congratulations, Andrews, Roman. The Tenaz Award recognizes the effort and tenacity it sometimes takes to overcome the obstacles that can trip us up. That sometimes you have to have more patience with yourself than you have to with anyone else. And that is by celebrating the baby steps, it makes the big successes even sweeter because you know you've earned it. This student once took 20 minutes or more in 2nd grade counting to 100, and they never stopped. They were very apologetic, but they never gave up. So for 6 years, this student has consistently demonstrated that. This year's award is presented to Kate Yeager.
Maybe now that she's a doctor, she doesn't cry. That's great. Usually makes tears. To remember that for next year. At this time, I would like to welcome Ms. Jackson and Mrs. Bertoldi to step forward to present the Communications Award. From grammar to reading to writing, these 2 teachers know how to get the work done. Right, kids? You love it. You love to write and read. Grammar, woo! All right, ladies.
The Communication Arts Award is presented to 7th and or 8th grade students for excellence in communication arts. The 8th grade Communication Arts Award this year goes to Olivia Mason. Olivia will tell you that she excels at communicating by talking, but she also excels in all other areas of communication, written, speech, and visual. Olivia does not just write, she crafts her words. Olivia also has the unique talent of being able to effectively help others with revision and editing of their work. This is because Olivia truly understands how words work and how communication can be effective. I am proud of her work this year, and she truly deserves the support.
The 7th grade Communication Arts Award goes to Sydney Culbertson. Reading Sydney's writing is akin to viewing a piece of artwork on paper. Every sentence has been written and rewritten to create that visual image in the reader's mind's eye. Sydney is also a prolific writer, reader, and an outstanding speaker. I'm proud to present her with this award. I'm also going to present the yearbook award. Each year, our 7th and 8th graders create an incredible yearbook for our community. This year, 2 8th graders carried a brunt of the leadership, planning and editing responsibilities. They truly stood out for their hard work, their commitment to helping others, and their dedication to the product. We are grateful for their commitment, their leadership, and their expertise. Please help me in congratulating Olivia Masoner and Grayson Kirkpatrick.
This year, the 8th graders, along with the prime students, were given the opportunity to participate in a program called American Public Square. Several times a week for 12 weeks, all of the 8th graders considered questions like, what does it mean to be civil? What is my cultural lens and why does it matter? Is debate more effective or less effective than deliberation? Six 8th grade students pursued the opportunity to go further in this program. Please stand when I say your names. Elise Carter, Alexandra Hamers, Olivia Masoner, Victoria Martin, Katarina McDonald, and Kate Yeager. These young women dedicated their time and energies to helping put on a panel that was open to the public. I am proud of them for utilizing their natural talents as they pushed their comfort zones, working well with high schoolers and adults, and completing a commitment. Thank you for helping me congratulate them.
We have many talented math students in the middle school, and their teachers are okay too. Now he's pretty awesome. Mr. Glenn, would you please come forward to recognize an outstanding success in our math program and present the math award.
All right, the math award is presented to a 7th or 8th grade student who shows excellence in mathematics. This student consistently on a day will work from bell to bell, if we have bells, I guess, we don't know how bells go. They work throughout the whole class period. I was talking to him yesterday, I was like, you're gonna need to work a little, I'm about to give you some extra problems because you're gonna get it done so quick. He's like, what, did my mom ask you to give me more time? So this year, the math award goes to Andy Fun. Then I'm also going to talk about the math competition, math club that we have have in the middle school. We're just going to go through all of the competitions that we went over. The first one that we did this year was the AMCA. The participants completed a 25-question multiple choice test in 40 minutes. I guess before I tell you who these people were, you have to think about what these kids are doing. They come in early Thursday morning to work on extra math. It's not probably high on the want list of some of the kids, but it's commitment, and I appreciate all the hard work that they did whenever they came in. So anyway, back to the AMCA. Oh, they are very hard. Okay, so yes, okay, sure. Yes. They're not like your typical, problems that you do in class. They're tough. Miss G and I spent one afternoon working on one or maybe two problems, for half an hour.
And they had 20 minutes to do it.
Yeah, right. So they're not easy. It takes a lot of critical thinking. It takes a lot of just outside knowledge. Just kind of like, I guess it'd be quantitative reasoning on the ERB, right? So, are we ready now? Okay. So the participants of the AMCA were Katarina McDonald.
Please
Stand,
stand.
yes. Lucas Peterson, Andy Fung, Sydney Culbertson, Destiny Chin, Ralph Polina, Annabelle Schneider, Selena Liu, Barrett Hutchison, Daniel Fitzpatrick. Those, the top three from that test, our gold medal winner went to Andy Fung. Our silver medal went to Sydney Culbertson. And our bronze medal winner this year was Destiny Chin. Is Math Counts. It is a competition where students participate in a spring round, which is they get 40 minutes to do 30 questions. A target round, which is 4 sets of 2 questions, 6 minutes for each 2. So you can do the math on that. And then a team round where they have 10 questions in 20 minutes with a team of 4. So it's kind of our biggest competition of the year. This year we did it on a snow day, so that was fun for the kids. While everyone was out in the snow, they did a math test, so lots of fun. So the team is the same as above, so I'll read their names again. Katarina McDonald, Lucas Peterson, you'll stand again. Stand again, Katarina, thank you. Lucas Peterson, Andy Fung, Sydney Culbertson, Destiny Chin, Ralph Polina, Annabelle Schneider, Selena Liu, Barrett Hutchison, and Daniel Fitzpatrick. So our team, we placed third in the chapter competition, which is schools within the city and maybe a little bit beyond. And then we'll have Andy come up. Andy Fung placed well enough at that competition to move on to the state competition, and he was able to compete in Columbia, Missouri against other top mathematicians in middle school, and he was able to place 6th place in state. All right, we have the Missouri Math League as well. I have the 5th grade team recognition.
So these are our top 5 scores that we send in for the grade level.
I didn't know that.
I know.
Okay, that's fine. 5th grade team was, our top 5 was Luke Rule, Donnie Lynn, Graham Jacobs, Musa Mohammed, and Edie Nene. And then Luke Rule, if you come up, since you placed first in our school, we have a little book for you to work on some more math competition stuff. Our fifth grade team. Where am I at? Where is it? Fourth grade? Oh, that's fifth grade team. I got you. So we'll have you stand as I raise your hand. As Enzo Pardesini, Cam Egbert, Lucia Peterson, Abir Hinoke, and Brooklyn Kumar. And out of them, Enzo placed at the top in that competition, so we have also a book for you to come work some more. Okay, our sixth grade team was, and we have award certificates for you guys, so you guys can come up as I read your name. Truman Gregg, who got first. Ben Norman in second. Annabelle Schneider in third. Jacob Songer in fourth. And then we had a tie for fifth between Lily Clemens, Barrett Hutchison, and Huntley Arkin. And then overall, that team placed 10th in the state. Our seventh grade team for the Missouri Math League was in first, Andy Fung. Second was Sydney Culberson. Destiny Chen was in third. Fourth was Sam Kramer. And we also had a tie for fifth place with Patrick Colvin and Maddie Doley. And then overall with that team, they scored fourth place in state. This is my last one. Here we go. Eighth grade team. In first place was Gian. And second, Jude Beckham. Third place for that team was Brady Fox. In fourth place, probably because he didn't have enough time, Tyler Johnson. And then, as always, the tie for fifth was Elise Carter and Victoria Martin.
I put in work. We can do a lot. That's good. That's good work. All right. many times the students are showing us a thing or two about technology. Well, a lot of times they now know. Don't even go ask her. She has no idea what the answer is. But we're grateful that we can just say, Miss Furwords will come help you. And she really does make us not be embarrassed of ourselves and just jumps right in and helps the kids. So super lucky to have her. Ms. Furwords, if you will come forward with the technology award.
According to the dictionary, a pioneer is a person who begins or helps develop something new and then prepares the way for others to follow. So this year, from robotics to game design and coding, those are the electives the student chose this year, but coupled with the students' 3D design, animation, video creation, editing, all the things they've done in the past, I can tell you this student is always doing something creative and innovative with tech. They are definitely a pioneer. I love their excitement and that they're always willing to share their work and skills with those around them. My class has a couple of rules. We are supposed to be kind, be careful, and use our powers for good. I can tell you the student always uses their powers for good. They're always kind and careful too, but that's a huge one in the world of social media, internet, all that good stuff, so I know that will continue. And so while I've worked hard to keep one step in front of them, some days I find myself running to catch up, so thank you for making me a smarter and better teacher. I've loved every minute I've had with you. I'm glad I have another year, so please join me in congratulating Andy Funk as he's this year's discipline.
There might be a science, math, tech career out there for Andy someday. I don't know. At this time, I'd like to invite our resident historian and altogether Mr. Positive, Mr. Ferris, up to present the social studies award.
This social studies award is presented to a 7th or 8th grade student for excellence in social studies education. I have no choice but to recognize this year for 8th grade, Rory Fryer. So proud of you. I'm recognizing Rory as a social studies award winner for her unique ability to place herself in history. She kind of makes it come alive for herself by really putting herself in that time and space, and that's evident in the questions she asks, her contributions to class conversations, in the extreme high level of work she produces. It's so thoughtful, it's so accurate, and you always get a good laugh out of her work. So I'm so proud of her. I'm also going to recognize a 7th grader this year. I think you're familiar with the name by now, she's been called a few times. But I'm going to recognize Sydney Culbertson for success in Sydney earned this award through her naturally inquisitive mind, her broad depth of knowledge, and her remarkably impressive analytical skills. That young lady, you think. Sydney's level of background knowledge is a clear indication of how much she enjoys learning. Sydney also brings a humor to class with impeccable timing. This future leader of the free world can even help me find stuff on a map. Some I'm still looking for. Kind of an inside class joke. Sydney, the world is a better place because you're in it. My class is a better place because of your insightful comments, and I'm a better man for knowing you as a person. Now, I did the math, and Amy's going to check me on this, I hope. But I believe Sydney will qualify to serve in the House of Representatives in the election of 2034. So I expect a phone call in 2032. I'll be your campaign manager.
I would love to see that, Sydney. And he's going to be your guy. This time, I'm going to have Joy Jackson come and talk a little bit about the script spelling bee that Oakhill Day School participates in. Joy.
And I am just standing in for Mrs. Kristen Forson, who does a fantastic job running the script spelling bee. But she is on a field trip with her kindergartners, so that's awesome. The annual Oakhill Spelling Bee was held on November 16th. The spelling bee was an official qualifier for the Mid-Continent Public Library Championship Bee, and another step closer to the Scripps National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. 14 students from grades 2 through 8 participated in the annual bee. After an hour and a half, 19 rounds, and 138 words, we declared a winner, 4th grader Donnie Lynn. Donnie, will you sing? Donnie went on to study and compete in the semifinals of the Mid-Continent Public Library Spelling Bee in February in an online competition format. Donnie prepared by studying the words of champions and their definitions. You can just stand and look at it. Show them your greatness. Around 5,000 words between all the study guides. That's how much he studied. He participated in the qualifying test in February, which consisted of a digital test with 50 questions that had to be completed in 30 minutes. The test included spelling words and answering vocabulary questions, some of which were not even on the study guide of 5,000 words. We congratulate Donnie for all of his efforts in studying for our school spelling bee and for participating in the qualifier. Well done. I would also like to recognize the classroom winners from the intermediate division and middle school. Please stand when your name is read. From 4th grade, Elijah Smith and Donnie Lynn. From 5th grade, Alex Meldon and Kylie Devon. From 6th grade, Emma Avery and Huntley Harkin. From 7th grade, Andy Fung and Maddie Doley. And from 8th grade, Katarina McDonald and Reed Earp. Congratulations to all of our stars.
Mrs. Newhouse has a lot to say about National Junior Honor Society, our student ambassadors, and student service. So welcome, Ms. Newhouse. It's your birthday, by the way. Happy birthday.
Okay, I'm going to start by talking about the Presidential Service Award. It recognizes United States citizens who've achieved a minimum of 50 hours of service over a 12-month period. By the end of their middle school career, our students will have earned 45 service hours. The students being recognized today go above and beyond that goal, earning a minimum of 1 volunteer hour per week. Parents, I know that they can't schedule that and get there without you, so thank you for all your work in getting this done too. Also, I'm going to announce these students and have them come up. They have told me that they still have more hours to turn in before May 27th, so these numbers may not be exactly right. So the awards go to Daniel Fitzpatrick, 50 hours. Ainsley Pardon, 53 hours. Elise Carter, 54 hours. Sydney Culberson, 56 and a half hours. Quinn Nguyen, 57 hours. Hannah Haar, 60 and a half hours. So all of those students earned a bronze award because they got between 50 and 74 hours. Next, I have Jack Dotson earning 75 hours. earned the silver award, and we have one gold award winner, Andy Fong, with 113 hours. And I'm going to stay up here for student ambassadors. So student ambassadors represent the Oakhill student body to our families and community. They exemplify our life skills, are well-rounded, and have the ability to represent our school. This year, we opened up the application process to all students from 3rd through 8th grade. 20 3rd through 8th graders applied this year to be your student ambassadors. These students had to submit an application, 2 letters of recommendation from individuals they were not related to or those working at Oakhill, and had an interview with a variety of teachers, staff, and community members. A total of 7 students were chosen this year to represent Oakhill Day School as an ambassador. Their roles included representing and speaking at various Oakhill and community events, welcoming visitors to our campus, passing out programs at musicals and events, being representatives of the Oakhill community, and aiding in the marketing of the school with the admissions and marketing and communication offices. I will say I'm up here giving this, but Mrs. Beckham gets a lot of the credit here because she does most of the work, so we'll give her a round of applause too. So for the 2021-2022 school year, I'd like the following students to stand and be recognized. 3rd grader Jack Shackleton, 4th grader Graham Jacobs, 5th grader Philip Shackleton, 8th grader Alexander DeHamers, 8th grader Katarina McDonald, 8th grader Ainsley Pardon, and 8th grader Kate Gable. Congratulations to these 7 students, and thank you for your hard work this year exemplifying Oakhill attributes.
At this time, Taylor Clevenger will talk to us a little bit about our leaders in student council this year.
So I have the privilege to be on student code, lead that team. I have 9 individuals that were on part of that, and they came every other Wednesday morning to help lead the school in a variety of activities. If you can stand when you hear your name. Our 4th grade class representative was Evie Mannion. Our 5th grade class representative was Camden Edwards. Our 6th grade rep was Hadley Carlson. Our 7th grade rep was Ralph Molina. Our 8th grade rep was Mia Flanagan. And then for our executive council, Philip Shackleton was your treasurer. Ned Muhammad was your secretary. Your vice president was Kate Yeager. And your president this school year was Katarina McDonald. So as I said earlier, it was my first year being part of StuCo, and I had so many great memories with these students. One of the great things that we got to do was at the beginning of the year, they got to share these amazing speeches during the election process. It was something I was super proud of them. They did really good work there. They also put on a middle school dance earlier in the year that had an inflatable obstacle course that had to be shut down for excessive fun during the dance. But it was something I truly wouldn't forget. And then some things that we can definitely learn from. We did Spirit Days, which is a ton of fun, but we awarded a winner in each building for each student and teacher every single day. So myself, Kate, and Katarina, we were this close to spilling about $50 worth of Starbucks and a couple $100 worth of Chick-fil-A in my car, but it's definitely something that we can learn from, and it was a lot of fun. That was just a small glimpse into the organized chaos that StuCo was this year. Once again, I thank you guys. Under the leadership of Katarina McDonald, there wasn't a meeting that we didn't share a laugh, well, except for the ones that she missed. But at the end of the day, it was really fun, and I enjoyed being there.
Great job to all of our Mrs. Newhouse back to talk about some other leaders in our building with National Junior Honor Society.
Membership into the Oakhill Day School chapter of the National Junior Honor Society is the highest honor given to a middle school student and carries with it a distinction recognized nationwide. NJHS is more than just an honor roll. The Honor Society chapter establishes rules for membership that are based upon students' outstanding performance in the areas of scholarship, service, leadership, citizenship, and character. These criteria for selection form the foundation upon which the organization and its activities are built. Members, please stand as I call your name. Jude Beckham, Elise Carter, Alexander DeHamers, Rory Fryermuth, Henry Jacobs, Tyler Johnson, Grayson Kirkpatrick, Olivia Masoner, Ainsley Pardon, Lucas Peterson, Destiny Chen, Maddie Doley, Jack Dodson, Andy Fung, Josie Pickens, and Ralph Polina. This year, our amazing group of students led 3 large-scale service projects. They collected food for the Northland Christmas store in Gladstone, toys and games for families at Ronald McDonald House, and helped Hannah Harr complete her bat mitzvah service project for the Jewish Vocational Services by collecting home items for refugees. Congratulations.
Okay, now, listen to him. Okay, so these final awards, we, as a faculty, select, and it's sort of like when they pick a poet, no one comes out until the red color smoke comes out. So, I mean, there's the bloody nose, I'm kidding. It's mostly simple, but we do take a lot of time and reflect on who truly stands for the criteria of the award. Like I said, when we started the program, we really want to recognize excellence. So, on the heels of recognizing our student leaders, I would like to begin with the overall leadership award. This student was selected for modeling positive student leadership in the classroom and beyond. She leads with kindness, respect, gratitude, and certainly the right attitude. This year, the Leadership Award goes to Katarina McDonald. Next, I will present the Helen Wills Award for Citizenship. To be a good citizen, you have to be a good person. That means that you show respect and have a great attitude, you help others out, you are responsible, and you follow the rules. There's one student that truly lives out the Oakhill Day School life skills on a daily basis and is therefore our winner. Actually, we have 2 winners, 2 8th graders that we are recognizing, Roman Cowan and Nia Flanagan. Did you know that research shows students that show support for their school perform better academically, are more socially and civically engaged, and are happier in general than their non-spirited peers? It's true. Look it up. The Panther Pride Award will be given to one 8th grade student that has embraced everything Oakhill. This year, the Panther Pride Award goes to Kate Yeager. We could all do with a little more sunshine in our lives, and every day there are people who go above and beyond to brighten the lives of those around them. This year, the Sunshine Award goes to a 7th grade student whose infectious smile and upbeat spirit truly light up the room. Congratulations to Jack Dotson. The Student Athlete Award goes to a 7th or 8th grade student who has shown the ability to maintain excellence in the classroom while positively contributing to Oakhill Day School teams. This year, the award will be shared. Please congratulate the winners, Patrick Colvin and Ben Humiston. The Top Scholar Award is an award given to a student or students for overall academic excellence. The student is certainly a powerful academic force in the classroom who takes her studies very seriously and has a genuine love of learning. This year, the Top Scholar Award goes to Rory Fryerman. Our final award this morning is the Faculty Middle School Cup. This is one that is dear to the faculty hearts and really means a lot to us. It's people that have really impacted us as professionals. The criteria for this award is unique each year, dependent upon the student body and the faculty sentiment. And after a great deal of reflection, here is what the faculty decided to do this year. We have selected 2 students to be honored this year. They are truly good-hearted people who tend to leave others better than when they found them. Whether they pick them up with words of encouragement or lend a hand when others are disheartened or downtrodden, they do so without expecting anything in return. They consistently do the right thing for the right reasons, which speaks volumes of their character. With kind and genuine smiles, they easily brighten the day of their peers, teachers, and all staff. Even when faced with their own personal challenges, they handle their hurdles with grace and resilience. Kate Gager and Katerina McDonald have certainly left their mark on Oakhill Day School, and we are so grateful to have had them lead and serve as positive role model throughout this school year. So congratulations to Katerina and Kate. And with that, we conclude the academic awards ceremony. Like I said, I know there's so many outstanding athletes in this group. I mean, I went to the beach over spring break and a group of 13-year-old boys started playing football right in front of me. I'm like, I can't get away from it anywhere. But I mean, these guys, their football magically appears all the time. And I know there's so many great things you're going to do in high school with all your sports and so many amazingly talented leaders and students here. So again, congratulations for all your successes. We are so proud of you. You make us look so good. So for that, we thank you.